go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robe Zoe channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Givenchy. This one called Organza. Now, I've never seen nor even heard of this one from the famed house of Givenchy. Usually I have my pulse on these brands, but Givenchy Organza is actually quite popular in the female aisle, especially back when it was released. Looking at this box, I was thinking, like, just looking at the name, I didn't know, like, just not looking at the logo and the name of the brand, obviously, I didn't, like, this box did not scream Givenchy or anything. Once I saw Givenchy, I was like, oh, this is going to be like a late 80s release, maybe early 90s release. No, like 96, which is quite old to the new, fragrance community. But for me, that's like right in my wheelhouse, right? I'm the 90s baby, right? I grew up on 90s fragrances. So I'm excited to see what I'm sniffing here. Givenchy, hit or miss as a brand, honestly. They do have a lot of flops out there. They do try sometimes to go with the trends. The Irresistible line is basically a really good project that I noticed go with trends more than anything, honestly. So let's get into Organza. Let's see what this nose is going to grab from this fragrance. Before we get into anything, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Much appreciated if you're subscribed or not. That like button, much appreciated. Merci beaucoup for your support. If you've been on the Robe Zoe channel for a few years here, subscribed, months, days, whatever, really appreciate that you support me and my channel. So let's take a look at the note breakdown on this one. And this is a typical 90s release. They are going to show you everything that's in it, which is very transparent of them. Brands these days are like, we'll just show them 2 or 3 notes and they'll be happy. No, this is everything. I'm sure that's, and it really, for a fragrance head like myself, it's like, what are you going to get, right? There's tons of florals in here. There's spices. There's green notes in the note breakdown. There's bergamot, so there's citruses. There's vanillic aspects. There's woods. Lots of woods in the back end. So you really don't know where a product is going to go once you start looking at the note breakdown. And a note breakdown reviewer like myself kind of go, okay, this is a challenge, or this is, you can't really go, okay, this is what it's going to be. A lot of these non-technical reviewers kind of judge us from afar and kind of go, oh, like, it's not hard to read notes and say what the notes are. Well, okay, then you do it. You try to tell me which volume goes up and down, which note is actually prominent and not, and what are the several nuances of certain notes. I absolutely hate seeing that with the finger pointed. You keep doing your "this smells sexy" and I'll do my thing here. Released back in '96. An all-star nose behind this, Sophie Labbe. So let's pop this one open. Obviously, this is from the big Fragflex haul, as you know, returned products. And yeah, this one has a mini dent into it. So we're going to take a look at that. The bottle is very interesting. That cap is interesting. What is this supposed to? Oh, it's supposed to be a woman's silhouette. I see it now in the front. I didn't see it in the back. They didn't show the silhouette in the back. So if you're a bum guy, sorry. So there's a good dent in here. Somebody used a good, how big is this bottle? 50 mil? Yeah. Someone used a good 5 mils in here. I'm assuming this is hair twirled up like this. Bonjour. Hello. Okay. So let's delve into it. Let's see. I love ambery juice. Definitely when there's vanilla and the note breakdown on old fragrance like this, you never know what you're going to get. Hopefully some nice vanilla ambery glow. Let's put it on strip first, and then we'll put it on skin. Very good atomizer in this little bottle. Let's see what I get. Not bad. Not bad at all. She's sweet, but she's dark, like an ambery sweet, right? So let's put amber in the note breakdown there, and we'll put vanilla there too, just to put that in there. A little bit of that spicy nutmeg coming through as well. So those are your prominent notes up top, actually. It's a spicy ambery little number, which is actually quite nice. It It smells like an amber from the 90s though. It has that, so it's not a modern vanillic sweet thing. I could picture this already like, you know, evening dress, like evening gown kind of scent profile, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I can sense the floral, so it's going to give the florals have to give it a little bit of you know, classiness. If you have a straight up amber, depending what's surrounding it, it may be a little too playful, a little too gourmand. This is not going in that playful area. It's going more into the grown up area a little bit. It's going a little powdery on this strip. So we'll put it on skin. Again, I'm not scared of wearing these kind of fragrances. Honestly, this is probably, you know, this is not the most femme thing I've smelt in my days. This definitely has, you know, I'm not going to say unisex, but a man can wear this if they really wanted to. I wouldn't have any issues wearing this because it's an ambery thing right now. It's a sweet thing. I'm getting a lot more florals on my skin here, but it's still ambery as the glow. Powdery vanillic tones with, I'm getting neroli. Is there neroli in here? Neroli, where's the note breakdown? Honeysuckle, orange flower, there it is. Neroli, but it does sparkle like an amber though. Very much amber based. So yeah, there's some white florals in here, jasmine, a little bit of that honeysuckle too. That's kind of helping this ambery theme. Orange blossoms definitely there. Gardenia. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Half of these notes I'm not getting in this note breakdown, but I'm getting the other half, honestly. As far as the heavy woods in the back end, I'm not getting them right now. I'm not getting anything at all. So it's morphing more. Okay, so it started off very ambery, nutmeg, vanillic thing with a little bit of florals, but on my skin now, that's taking a back seat. Like it's in the back end now, and the florals are front and center. Still ambery, but the florals are starting to take over the scent. So I think that is going to be the theme of this one. You know, I was thinking it was going to be very linear. It still could be very linear, but I felt like, oh, the base notes came out early here. This ambery glow came in fairly early in this release. A nice scent. Probably more for the mature crowd, personally, like 30 and up, I think this would work. More of an evening scent. This is not like, let's go to the office kind of scent. No, no, no. Yeah, not a bad scent profile. Pew. Yeah, so warm, comforting, sensual, mature scent profile, but it also has a little bit of playfulness, a little bit of that ambery, spicy glow that I love in fragrances. Not as prominent as, you know, that Rochas that I just unboxed. That one's much more prominent. Really interesting release, actually, from Givenchy. I wonder... Now I'm starting to wonder, is there any flankers on this? Was this a top seller for Givenchy? Again, you know, pardon me. Like I'm fairly well versed in the fragrance game, but I still have lots to learn. This is going to be something that I'm going to look into after the video and just see, was there any flankers on this? Is this discontinued because it was released in '96? Has this been reformulated? Most likely. With all the notes in there, with a lot of, I'm assuming there's a lot of stuff in here, which means that you're going to have to reformulate it. So it's probably, I don't know what, and again, don't ask me about batch codes and things and which year I got it from, I don't know. But overall, if you like vanillic scents, it has its place. It smells like a 90s vanilla ambery thing. It really does. It has that theme. Heavy on the florals. But yeah, warm, comforting, all that good stuff, right? Actually, a fairly good release, an interesting release in the women's aisle. I would definitely turn my head if a woman was wearing this late at night. I think that would be the best time to wear this evening gown wear. Yeah. You can do better. Honestly, you can do better. I don't know how much this is. I'm assuming under 100 bucks, maybe. I might be wrong, but it's not bad. Yeah. So there you have it. You know, with the amount of reviews that I do, bad reviews, okay scents like this, and I mean, this is a little more better than okay. Like if I gave it like a score, let's say I'd give it a score right now, like an early score, mid seven, right? It's not a bad scent. Like a bad scent would be like an okay scent. I'm going in the sixes. It's a 7.5, 7.4 out of 10 is a pretty good score, honestly. Yeah, you can do better, but you can do worse. It's definitely not a bad scent. Yeah. So you can find this one at fragflex.com, like I did, and you can use code TFG10. You get 10% off site wide. And again, you don't have to purchase this. Obviously, it's site wide, so you can check this one out if you are interested in this one as well. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly. Again, my experience with Organza. I was almost going to say another word there. Careful, Mark. Careful. Organza by Givenchy. Yeah, I'd love to hear your take, especially if you have experience with this. I absolutely love the comments that, you know, you're talking about your experience with it. Oh, this was like, my grandma wore this, or my mom wore this, or this was passed down to me, or this was the first bottle I purchased in my early 20s. I'm in my 30s now. This was my signature scent for this, or yeah, I do wear this for special occasions still. The flanker of this is outstanding. Name, insert name here. Those kind of comments I absolutely love on my channel. I'm always reading those comments, and I try my best to respond to all the comments, but you know, a lot of guys on this platform hire people to edit their stuff and do other things. Like maybe one day, so I could actually sit down and reply to the comments. I feel like that's actually quite important. So anyway, as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.